Who are we? What do we do, man? I don't know. Who are we? we're UK MCs, UK spitters, JME,
Capo Lee.
Frisco and Shorty.
In my area, like there was like pirate radio stations. So when I was young, I used to just lock in and go home from school, listen to the radio, and that kind of got me into music. I started DJing at first, and then once I got a little bit bored of that, and then I just started MCing and trying to get in. Get me?
I just never thought about this.
I just thought of something just
If you
now.
say something I'm gonna say, I swear. Are you two in the same year?
No. He's a year younger than me.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Is that we are all different generations. We got into music different. You know what I mean? Like we got into music at different times.
Yeah.
Staggered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this question of like, what inspired you? Capo can say that you inspired him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
That's like we're actually staggered. And I didn't really even realize that till just now. Just a second I thought.
And you know what? There's another thing that I just realised is Jamie actually inspired me because he used to MC after school.
Which more FM?
No. He used to no.
Say it one more time, fam.
No.
I don't know about this.
No.
No.
No, he used to go Heat FM after school.
Yeah. So I used to go Heat FM and come back.
And I used to think, what? This is mad.
I used to come back to school next day, and it was like being on like some talent show on TV. Then like, you know, if someone on talent show now on TV,
Yeah.
like bait TV show, how they'll feel. That's how it felt when I used to go back to school. And people that I knew people would have heard me the day before on radio, but I don't know who. So I'd be in class, somebody might say, yeah, I heard you. I'd be like, bro, like, it felt crazy, like as if they see me on TV, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's what I'm saying, it was staggered, because then Shorty wasn't even spitting yet, you get me? Until Shorty started spitting. I remember when Shorty started spitting, everyone started spitting in your year, you get me? So it was actually staggered. So like, we were all influenced by different things. I started DJing first as well. Like I was DJing and producing before I started MC. I MC'd for joke, it wasn't serious at first, no pun intended. And then it went from there. But yeah, pirate radio, I reckon pirate radio is the catalyst for all of us, really. Our underground radio stations to go and like just spit bars back to back with everyone in your area is the catalyst. It's the place where the melting pot where everyone started going and actually forming a character, a personality on the mic.
Because it was a big thing. Man, them were sending in like demo tapes, like
You'd have to do a bedroom set and audition.
2 hour
You had to
Going
audition.
on pirate radio, how you used to feel like how you used to feel on going pirate radio was like nowadays. Maybe, I don't know, getting playlisted or getting, I don't know, a plaque for 1,000,000 views or whatever. That was what we felt like going on radio and someone saying, oh, I heard you on radio, it was sick. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it was just 2 people that heard you. So that was what kind of, that was your aim at that time, to just go on radio and spit.
Basically, to add to that, you have to be good enough to get on radio. You know what I mean? So like, now we have like just like loads of playlists and like you got loads of, which is good. You got loads of independent distributors. You can just give anyone. I can make a song right now, tap my legs and say something and give it to the distributor, put it up. If someone wants to stream it, they will stream it. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't matter. But it's still up there along with all the other major artists in the world and beside them on the same platform. Whereas back then there was no streaming or nothing like that. So if you wanted to be heard, you had to either go outside and give everyone your CD, like, oh, one CD, or be good enough that a radio station accepts you to go and have a slot on their station. So it was also like an accolade to have, like, yeah, I'm on this station. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? So like you wanted to get on radio.
Man, were paying to go on radio as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, it's true.
Pay to MC, you know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a joke. You had to.
Yeah.
That was your pocket money.
Yes, as musicians,
you had to pay.
Yeah, as a musician, you paid
to go on
to let people hear your music.
Yeah.
Every single week.
Because, alright, that was what it was, but because it was to go towards the running of the station. Remember, it's an illegal pirate radio station. So it wasn't like they were just charging you to, even though they could have been, but really, it's the upkeep of the
I don't know. You know, I'm kind of with you on that one, but nothing.
But
all the pirate stations I went to, nothing really changed.
Yeah, nothing really.
It was just
but it was the risk in it of man having to go up in the roof.
Oh yeah,
and do
true.
all this
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
They have to get paid. Yes, 100%.
So you got to get something back in it.
Yeah.
Plus the equipment that you got to put in there and all that shit.
You're right.
Since you put it like that now, I actually feel better about it. Because I was talking about it with Capo earlier. I was like, bro, remember when you had to pay subs? Like, but now you're making me feel better about it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them now.
Sometimes you borrow money, you know. Like I never had. It's like £5 or £10 subs.
Yeah.
£5 sometimes, £10 sometimes. But I never had it, and I had to borrow it just to go on radio. And as I'm spitting on radio, I feel like I'm spitting on borrowed time. Like, yeah, I'm here, spitting bars. But oh man, I owe this guy £10, I owe this guy £5 to be here spitting bars. Like, but it was worth it. And look, it was worth it. We're here. my earliest memories of spitting, there was a guy, an MC called Dimples, and he was on Heat FM, and I used to hear him spit bars, and he was so clear. It was like he was talking to me. Like, I would be sitting down in a room with Dan, chilling, whatever, and like, I would hear him on radio, and I'd be like, nah, this guy, man, the way he's spitting is so sick, and I wanted to spit. And then, like I said, I started that for fun. Like, I had some like dance EJ, some kind of like techno kind of music maker, and I was making funny beats on this for fun, and copying Paper Pab's bar, remixing Paper Pab's bar, and then like to Mario Kart. I was mucking around, remixing his bar to Cooper Trooper, I was messing around at first, but then yeah, I think it was in school where my personality, I became a person in school, I became an adult, and then I started to spit bars about me becoming an adult, and like, you know, just that kind of period in my life, and that's where like my personality went into my music, and I called myself JME because I didn't want to call myself Super Sniper Man, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to be me still. I wanted to be me, so I called myself Jamie still, and so my personality and my music kind of went hand in hand. It kind of formed all together. But yeah, I don't know about these man. These man don't want to answer when they. These man got a secret.
No,
these man got a secret.
No, do you know why?
When they started spitting, it was a secret. Like, they don't want to let us know who
No,
gave
because
them the kryptonite thing.
I'm trying to remember. Like
for me personally, I think I was spitting for a little while before I found who I was. Like, I always knew I could spit. I always was a fan of the art form. I always wanted to MC, but like, this is just an example. Now, when I hear, like, there was a stage where I didn't used to like my voice. You get what I'm saying? So until the point where I was comfortable with my voice, I would say that's when I found myself. Do you get what I mean? As in the style of how I MC and stuff.
Hearing your voice back.
Hearing my voice back. Do you get what I mean? I never used to like hearing my voice back.
I think, do you know what? I reckon it was probably when me and like 3 friends in my year, we made a crew called Too Hot Crew.
Too Hot Crew.
And then one of my friends called Triggs, he used to DJ. He had DJ, so we used to go to his house like on a Friday and like basically do a little MC set, because we didn't have a radio set yet those days. So we used to go to his house, loads of us, and just MC. And he used to DJ, and he used to go to the record shops and buy like the newest vinyls, new Eskimo, all of the tunes. So we had all of the tunes. And that's probably when I started to like form like a character, because it was with my friends and it was just fun, and it was jokes. It was like we were just doing it for fun, laughing. You spit the same 2 bars all day, all night, for 3 hours.
Just for the fact that
on a different instrumental.
You can do what people are doing. Like, you hear people making music, doing sets, doing DJ sets, and you think, rah, he can actually mix the tunes, he's mixing the tunes, and I can spit on the mic. Oh, like, it's like you're emulating what you've heard. So and it was enjoyable. It was fun to do.
I think that you just reminded me of sets, like doing sets before Pirate Radio, because I used to go Scotty B's. We used to go Scotty B's yard. He used to have the decks, or go Presto's yard. Them man there were DJs from early, from before we was even on radio. You get what I'm saying? When we was in man's bedroom pretending to be on radio. Do you know about that? Doing sets in the bedroom and saying that you're on radio. Reading out a fake phone line.
I used to take this off. Skepta used to DJ.
I used to do
DJ. He used to DJ, and we used to MC, and we used to tape ourselves like we was on radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that is, I say around them times is probably when I said, You get what I'm saying? Because it's mad, because like Jamie said, them times you're speaking about becoming an adult, talking about stuff that you would never talk about now, because you're a big man now, innit? But them times there, man might have been talking about, I don't know, getting on the bus or school, or coming back from or whatever. You get what I'm saying? College or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But I'd say it's around that time, doing sets. Definitely for me as well.
I think me was a bit more recent, because I stopped doing music for like time, and then I started again in like 2015. So I was just trying to like, because before when I used to do a little MCing, but I had never recorded a tune. So then like around like probably like 2015 times, I started like going studio properly, and I started like learning about delivery and, you know what I'm saying, ad-libs and all of these things.
Recorded music, recorded music's different to like radio performance.
So then I kind of like, I would say around 2016, I kind of found like my thing and my sound and my flow, because when let's say like 2015 time, a lot of people used to say that my flow was like off, like everyone used to say I had some off flow, I was off beat, but I realized.
Everyone said it to me. I still don't know what my flow is, fam. People say it all the time.
What your flow?
Yeah,
Oh.
like, oh, you're like, we're off. People say that to me all the time. I swear, that's one thing I used to say to me.
No, you know what it is? You've got it's the style of MC. Same with Prez T as well. Like lazy as well. Like you can spit your bar on different parts of the beat. See me, like if I write a 16 to, like, just say for instance, making moves, that comes in like the bar after the first beat. Yeah, I have to spit it on that part of the tune. Whereas you man have got bars that you can spit before the beat drops or after the second beat. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why some people might say, oh, it sounds off, but if you understand it, you know it's not off. It's just that you can, the way you've written it, you can say it on both parts.
I never look at things until I look at it in hindsight, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't ever notice nothing. Sometimes people, not sometimes, all the time, people always say, oh, when did you meet whoever? And I don't remember. Like, because I literally don't know what's going on until I look back and think, wow, remember, you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like we've just always existed from radio. I used to go radio and see Frisco spitting bars and know who Frisco was. Cool, yeah, well, go on, Napa, Buckman on a quad, whatever. Like, yeah, like, you're just conscious that everyone exists and we're all around, we're cool. You can trust as well, you can trust each other. You can trust someone, like, yeah, man, bring someone come to your house, whatever. So it's like, it literally is just like real life. It's real life. And then your subconscious is just judging everything. And then, yeah, like when Capo just suggested, like, oh, let's do whatever. I don't have to think about it. Like, someone can ask me, and I have to think, like, bro, I might say to Shorty, did thing ask you to do? You know what I mean? Like, I might think, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I've never thought about it before, but I didn't have to do that. Like, Capo asked, and I thought, yeah, like, that makes sense. Why not? Boom, man, it started from there. And then now, the project exists. It's like, oh, did you look? And I don't know. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I'd have to think back and, like, see what I was thinking at the time. I don't remember. Like, literally, it just flows.
It weren't no deep or
it was no plan. Yeah, there was no plan or nothing like that. It literally was just an idea that sparked, and like, yeah, it just made sense as in real life. Never mind if the whole project was whack. It doesn't matter. It just made sense in real life that, yeah, us man should just do that. Like, we've got time. Even how we done the project, like, literally just like sending this in, sending that in, get inspired by, oh, he sent these in, let me hear that, oh, rah, da-da. And then group messages going off, then we go to the studio. It was done during lockdown, so, like, obviously music is work, so we could go studio, but we didn't want to go studio every single day to do it when we've got recording equipment at home. So we recorded everything separately, went studio, and once we was at studio for the first time, hearing all the songs back, yeah, it just made sense.
I think, like, we finished it in, like, probably July or June, and then we actually heard the project all together in, like, August.
Yeah.
Months after, that's when we actually heard it.
Because it wasn't even it was bare tunes.
There was bare verses scattered around, you know what I'm saying? The orders on the tunes were different.
Wrong, yeah.
So we actually didn't hear the whole thing together for months. I've always wanted to just bring the man them together for a project, and I just thought, literally, why not? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a thing where, I don't know, I was sitting in my house and I was planning, cool, I'm gonna holler them at this date. I remember one day I woke up and I just hollered at them individually. I was like, are you lot on it? Everyone said, yeah. We made a group chat, and then we literally made the project through an iMessage group chat. So I went studio, I done a chorus and I done a verse, and I just sent it in with just bare space. And then everyone done their part, and then that was it. And then same with the second tune, and then Shorty sent in the tune, and Frisco sent in the tune, and then Jamie sent in a tune, and it was like 1 minute long, and then he was just like, you lot add something on this. Then we decided to
do versions.
So
did I send videos? This video I sent bare video. I sent instrumental videos.
He said,
yeah.
Jamie sent like 100 instrumental
clips of video. Like, I was video recording my computer screen of the beats that we could use for it as well. Because I needed to give some. These lot were doing so much. I needed to give some input. Like, I went in the group and everyone sent it. Shorty sent these like 3 verses for 3 songs or something at once. And I was thinking, well, I haven't recorded nothing yet. So I thought, let me send beats, because I got bare beats. I started sending bare beats into the group, and then, yeah, from there.
Not like this is the first collaborative project, but if we're talking the younger generation, then yeah, it would be good to see some of the different characters linking up and doing.
Even our generation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even our generation.
Big up Skepta, Ads and Chip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Insomnia. Yeah. Things like that, that inspired me, you know what I'm saying? So things like that would inspire anyone. But yeah, for the younger generation, I definitely agree that, yeah, if they see the fact that we've been here for years and people still care, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be good if they want people to still care about them as 10 years pass. That, yeah, man, just be as honest and straightforward as you can, and work with people that you actually love to work with. Don't waste any time that missed the opportunities to work with them.
from this project, I hope that a lot of them just come together and make sick tunes together. It's pretty simple. A lot of them kind of separate and segregate themselves and watching what other people are doing and all of this madness. But bro, if you come together, you can make something sick.
Capo's got about 3 EPs ready to go.
Now I'm working on a little something right now still.
A little something, a little free something.
A little
Three little somethings. But now we've actually dropped music before this. Even when this was done, or while this was getting done, I think Frisco was doing his album.
Yeah.
Wow. Was it Wow?
No, my album was finished by while I was recording. Was I still?
No,
recording
your album
them
was
times?
finished.
No, it was finished by them times.
You was like still on your run.
Yeah.
You were
Still on a
doing
promotional
things.
run, basically.
Yeah.
So that dropped. My album dropped. Frisco's album dropped, and then we put this out. But then there's still more to come. And also, this project actually inspired me to make more music. Cause it's like a downtime, innit? Like it's like if you can't do any shows, it's weird to keep pushing music out that you can't perform. Even now, performing these songs, like we're just like, oh, I can't wait. I want to go. You know what I mean? You just want to release the energy with everyone. You want to. You know what I'm saying? So this project, just listening to this project, driving, listening to this project, being out and hearing it, made me think, yeah, man, I need to make more beats, need to write more lyrics. It's the reason to do it, because we can't go radio, we can't, you know what I'm saying? So since this, I've made like 70 beats, 80 beats, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into writing mode and start writing. So yeah, who knows what's to come from now, but there's definitely a lot more music to come.